Okay, back from the Hard Asset Conference in Manhattan, a couple 300 yards away from Times Square. The gal is chatting with Jonathan Awde. Let me tell you a little bit about Jonathan. Jonathan was introduced to me by the belle of the mining industry, Laura Stein, a very, very close friend of our families, okay? Laura has been talking about Jonathan's company for quite some time now. The company is Gold Standard. Gold Standard has produced has performed, I guess I should say, very, very well since it came out of the chute. My buddy Trader Raj covers Gold Standard in his newsletter. It's a situation that I think is very, very interesting. In the interest of full disclosure, I need to say a couple of things here. First of all, at this moment in time, I'm not an investor in Gold Standard. If that changes in the future, I'll give my standard 3 days notice. Also, Gold Standard is not a sponsor on our website. What does all of this mean? It means I can ask any question I want and don't even have to worry about it. Jonathan, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
A little bit about your background.
I was at Wolverton Securities as a retail broker and a prop trader, and in the last 7 years I've been on this side of the market, and put this company together in 2009, took it public in 2010, and here we are.
And here we are. Okay, Gold Standard is centered around Nevada. You've got some very, very, I would have to say, influential colleagues. Talk a little bit about them if you would.
Well, the project we acquired is in the southern portion of the Carlin Trend. It's a large district scale opportunity that was a privately held asset for the better part of 35 years. We were able to acquire it and essentially remove most of the royalties that prevented larger companies from owning the asset. Dave Mathewson is head of exploration for Gold Standard. Dave was the head of exploration for Newmont during the 90s, very successful ore finder. Albert Friedberg is a 19.9% shareholder in Gold Standard. Albert was rated the #1 hedge fund manager in the world last year. He's sort of the smaller version of Warren Buffett, but in Canada. He's been a very supportive shareholder. We feel we have a great technical team, great board, and a phenomenal board of advisors. And yes, Laura Stein is Gold Standard's secret weapon.
Very definitely the secret weapon. All right, let's talk about the projects in Nevada.
The Carlin Trend is comprised of 4 windows, 4 big domes or intrusives. Each one of these domes or intrusives is essentially a large mineral endowment. You've got the Richmond Dome, which is Gold Strike, that's Barrick's flagship mine. You've got Maggie Creek, which is Gold Quarry. Moving further south down the Carlin Trend, you've got Rain, which most is controlled and owned by Newmont. And then Gold Standard has the 4th window. And this is an opportunity to have mineralization essentially underneath your feet or a few hundred feet down. We have control of most of the district. It's now at almost 30 square miles, and we started drilling in 2010. We announced our discovery in January of 2011, and that allowed us to bring on Albert Friedberg as a strategic partner. And we've had a few pretty good holes that we've announced this year that have caught the eyes of the market, and we're just trying to expand on the discovery and see where that leads us.
A couple of comments. Number one, if you want more information on this company, send me an email, ask for it on the blog, or simply Google Gold Standard. I have to tell you, it's a company that Laura has been talking about for quite some time now. It's a company that Roger has been talking to me about for quite some time now. My interest is more than piqued. If you want more information, go to their website. Jonathan, thanks so much, sir.
Thanks very much.